Hey, universe and mining family. Grab your shovels and your pickaxes. Welcome to the show. I'm Nemesis, and of course, I'm not your babysitter. Do your own research, but let's dig in.
Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on out there? You know what's going on out there? A whole lot of FUD. Yo. So you got the Tether FUD going on, and where they're loaning out their money that they haven't been able to prove they have to exchanges now. And the market really doesn't care about that, which was really unusual. Usually you'd hear some news about that, you'd watch the Bitcoin prices, but that information came out and Bitcoin just did its thing. And then big one, guys. Binance, dude. Binance got hacked. A giant, the Goliath, was hacked. But don't worry, guys. Everything was safe. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna sit there and really trust them at this point like I wouldn't trust any other exchanges. Why? Because your keys are left with them, being basically a custodial service for you. Which means, not your keys, not your Bitcoin. Hence why it can be stolen from you. Speaking of that, stealing stuff from you, you want to know how I would suggest to keep everybody safe? Make sure that the coin that you're investing in has a real core wallet. Now run with me on this one, guys. A real core wallet. What that's going to do, let's take for instance Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's got their own actual core wallet from the developers, guys. So whenever you've got one of the developer wallets, you already know that it's going to be safer, because unless the coin itself is an exit scam, you don't have to worry about the developers trying to freaking steal your funds. They are decentralized to doing that, because if they're going to start siphoning funds out of people's core wallets, it's going to kill the protocol. So, of course, beyond doing your due diligence and research on the coin that you're looking at, to making sure it's not a scam, that's why I use Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, knowing that it's not a scam, and they've got a real core developer wallet that I can download onto my PC. Now, depending on your PC is going to depend on how long it's going to take you. It took me like 12 hours to sync up the wallet. I've heard of a few people taking a couple of weeks. So it depends on how fast your internet is, how old your PC is on the processing side. So there's a lot of little factors in there that will speed up or slow down the syncing of the wallet. Now you might think, well, why do you want us to have a core wallet versus like a Nano Ledger S or the Treasure or the Vault or whatever other hardware wallet there may be? Now, those hardware wallets, although very cool, it's not like my wallet, okay? I don't need a proprietary program to open it up and see that I have no money in there. See, I don't need a program to open up my wallet. And that's why I love this wallet. You know, no extra programming to utilize it. I can carry it around with me everywhere, and it's mine. It's not Ledger's, it's not the Treasure, it's not the Vault, it's not the Keep Key. It's mine. So, brings me down to what my point really is, which, if you're using those other hardware wallets and the company goes out of business, or if they exit scam, are you not out all those cryptos? Think about it, guys. If you're sitting there utilizing them and they decide, we're gonna exit scam, there's gonna be a lot of people gonna be real mad when they wake up in the morning and there's no more crypto in their wallet. So now you're thinking, man, you're right. They could just exit scam. I mean, they're not incentivized to really do that either. I mean, no legitimate business person would want to sprinkle business killer like that onto themselves, where they're going to edit the scam. Now, trying to assume that all of them are on the up and up, now you're introducing that trust. I have to trust that NanoLedger isn't going to do anything shady, and I will be able to get my funds off of their NanoLedger S whenever I'd like, forever. Now, my only problem is if that the programs that they're utilizing is not open source. So if they go out of business, and let's say you forgot you had the NanoLedger S, and let's say you had a few Bitcoin on there, a few whole Bitcoin. Say it's 10 years from now. I mean, think about the price of that Bitcoin. That NanoLedger S is now huge money, right? Now, let's say in the midst of that 10 years, NanoLedger S just happened to go out of business. They didn't add the scam. They just went out of business. And, 5 years later, you're like, oh yeah, that's right, I've got one of those. Are you going to be able to extract the Bitcoin off of there without their program if the company is out of business? That is the question that I pose. I mean, if anybody can answer that question, certainly drop them down below. I would love to hear some explanations of how ledgers and treasures and all that are going to keep it safe even after the company goes out of business. You got to look at the long play on this. Is how safe is it on there? Now, here you hear me talking bad down about the hardware wallets, and you're like, well, what are you supposed to use? Just leave it on the exchange or it gets stolen? No, absolutely not. Don't do it. So that's where I use the core developer wallets. Yo! So you can put the core developer wallet onto your computer. Now you're thinking, well, what happens if my computer gets hacked? That's no different than having it on the exchange. 100% right. 100% right. Now, some of you might be like, oh, I'll just use a paper wallet. Well, there implies a new issue, because paper wallets, I can just open them up and I'll have your private keys. So I can sit there and take your funds just as easily as if it was on your PC. Now, I do like paper wallets. They're cool. They will serve their purpose in the future, okay? Just not right now. Now, what I would suggest, and we're talking all open source software, so no matter what, your funds will be safe, is actually getting your own USB. And check this out. Let's see if my computer will do it. $497 American. 16 gigabytes. NanoLedger S, like $100. $5. If you're DCAing into crypto, $100 to $5. $95 more. You could put $95 worth of crypto on here for the price of an NanoLedger S. And what you're going to do is you put your Bitcoin into your Bitcoin Core wallet or your Raven Core wallet or whatever core wallet. And you can pull out the wallet.dat file right up out of it. That wallet.dat file. Now, if anybody ever has any problems trying to find this stuff, hit me up in my Discord. I will love to help you out and help you take control of your financial futures. But this ain't financial advice, trust me. I'm just some boob tuber. So what I end up doing is, if I had any crypto, I would pull that wallet.dat file off of there and I'd put it right on here. Now it's off my computer. My computer has no crypto in it. None of the exchanges have any of my crypto in it. And I'm safe. I can take this anywhere I want, guys. It looks like a normal USB. That means nobody's going to question you. Now, if they sit there and they see a Vault, a NanoLedger S, a Treasure, people are going to see it and they're going to know what it is. this just looks like some data on a USB device. This already looks more anonymous, just to start off. So, like I was saying, if I had any crypto, this is where I'd be storing every last bit of it. And you can sit there and make copies of this. Spread them all over the place, just in case you ever lose one. You're not out of your crypto still. Yo, think about that. And, let's see here, of course. Everything else gets hijacked. I had them right down here a moment ago. I had a bunch of these. Ooh, there's one more of them. So bam, look at that. Multiple. You could sit there and put these everywhere. Put your crypto on there, copy it, encrypt them, give one to your mom, give one to your brother, your sister, whoever. Encrypt the stuff. They won't be able to access it. And the more of an encryption you put on there, the safer it is. So I mean, you can put a SHA-256 encryption on there and then put your crypto into it and it'll be super secure. Dude. But you're only as secure as yourself. So if you can't remember passwords, you misplace passwords and stuff like that, just having your wallet, your core wallet encrypted and having your .wallet.dat file on here will be perfect, as long as you're not leaving it on your computer. You're not leaving it on the exchanges. Yo, take control of your financial futures and don't rely on somebody else's proprietary programs to access your funds. Guys, this is my Wednesday tip of the day. Yo, super cheap. And for all of you that have been watching all the way till the end right now, I have a little something for you, okay? So, if you guys haven't been following me on Decentralized TV at all, you should. Every one of you should be. But my cohort and myself, Crypto Mikkel, we both have our Discord, so you guys can DM either one of us on Discord. And if you would like to get onto the island, guys, onto that yiggity yen, guys, certainly hit us up. We will be more than happy to get you on the island. So all we require is you have to reach out and get a hold of us. Let us know that you want to be on the island. So hit me up in the Discord, guys, and if you guys haven't done it, check us out on Decentralized TV. Me and Mikkel are on with the rest of the cohorts on Friday, where we just have an open community discussion about the news and crypto events and stuff like that. Yo! And then on Saturday, you get late nights in the mine with me and Mikkel, dude, where we drop out all of those crypto mining knowledge bombs to all of you for free. Yes, for free. And we're trying to level you guys up in the process of it all. So definitely, if you guys want to be on the island with me on that yiggity yen, checking out the best social meta exchange on the planet, guys. And I have seen what this is going to look like in the future. Way better now. Oh my gosh. What I'm using is in beta, so it's clunky, it's wonky, and whenever they roll out the next iteration of it, oh, sexual tingles in the pachies, guys. Oh my gosh. And I hope that see every one of your bright smiling faces on the island soon. I honestly mean that. I want to see everybody on the island. I want to have my private group going. I want to make sure that anybody has any kind of mining questions, any kind of curiosity on mining, you should be able to reach out and ask people, ask a community about the information you're looking for. Open sourced communities. That's what this is all about, guys. And eventually, they're going to have, check it out, guys, private groups. Private groups. It's kind of like Patreon, but without needing Patreon at all. Why? Because Patreon just works. It does its job. But man, Patreon takes a lot off the top, dude. They take more than a shave and a haircut, dude. They done try scalping you a little bit here and there. Especially if you're a small group community. Patreon kind of does not favor the small groups. Patreon favors massive groups because then the small percentage that the percentage that they're charging is small compared to what they're doing. You take somebody who's only got 50, 100 people that are donating to them, and what Patreon takes off the top is way too much. So that's where the yen.io will actually help out. So right now, I'm not getting paid for any of this. I buy the equipment, everything out of my pocket. I do reviews on all this stuff out of my pocket, getting the information out to you guys. So eventually, if you guys ever wanted to get onto Yen, once the private groups are enacted, you'll be able to be part of our private group, get knowledge before everybody else, and be able to support us on the backside. That would be awesome. But until then, we are sitting here, grinding out, going to work, doing our thing every day, bringing the knowledge to you for free. Of course, me and Mikkel doing that as often as we can with the mining community that we are building, guys. So, and if you haven't checked him out, dude, check out Crypto Mikkel Designs. He's got a great website where you can buy hats like this, guys. Oh, so sexual. And definitely, guys, before you guys leave, smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. And for all of you people that have stayed this far all the way to the end, definitely hit me up if you want to get on the island. And then drop some comments down below. How do you keep yourself safe? What are you doing to store your crypto? Are you leaving it on the exchanges? Are you using a hardware wallet? And which one? And if you're leaving them on the exchange, why? Why? Let me know. Drop some comments in down below, guys. Yo! I love reading your comments. I don't get enough of them. So if you guys can start dropping comments down, let me know your thoughts on this. How are you keeping yourself safe? Do you think I'm stupid for just making my own USB storage devices for my crypto? Let me know in the comments and down below. And like always, I will definitely see your smiling faces on the next one.